In Bain we say that experiment is easy, but transformation is hard. And this is the key thing we are saying. We are a partner of Davos, World Economic Forum. We are running a digital topic there, and this is the main topic that we discussed this year. And this thing is hugely driven by leadership in digital. Why? Because it's leadership that it's bringing experimentation to transformation. And this thing failed most of the time, actually. Only 1% of the digital transformation program had 100% success. So mainly we are saying that one of the key things is orchestration. Orchestration is built on many things. One is leadership, but leadership is an enabler of the whole orchestration. And leadership can bring something which is in a laboratory, in a factory, to scale and to amplify and becoming a company transformation. Why? Because while experimenting is easy, you can do it really in a lab, you can do small prototypes, you can do small projects. To become something which is pervading the whole company, you need a full leadership support that can lead this thing from the really bottom to the top, and also in the opposite way. Where I say that leadership must act as, of course, an example for everybody. So spread the right messages and also empowering people that work on the experimentation to bring that thing up to a huge transformation, so across the whole company. So basically what we are seeing is that working on communities, for example, working on the right influencer across the organization, creating a new way to communicate and to spread this knowledge and transformation is the key thing to move from one little thing to one big transformation. I think it's important also in a big and complex organization as oil and gas companies to have the right behaviors at the table made from digital leaders. It's really important to start from the basic concept of the leadership, which is the failure. It's something that Amazon is telling us since years and years. There's no digital evolution without the good failure culture. So a good leader in the digital space is someone who's learning on failure and not punishing failure. This is one of the key aspects. And for sure, it's the other thing which is important from the behavior of a leader in the digital space is the test and learn attitude. So digital is based on testing different solutions. We're not sure of among 100 of things which is going to be the one or two that are working. So without this kind of approach, it's impossible to build a good digital strategy within a company. A good leader is someone who's spreading this kind of mentality, spreading the failure mentality, and delivering this kind of transformation in a bigger way. But the key aspect on that, which I think it's important to underline, is the practical application. So the real thing that you can do is bringing people to work in a new way on these topics. If you just spread it with trainings, with internal communication, is not enough, it's not working. This is requiring a changing in the way we are working, and everybody's working, especially in the oil and gas companies. The key thing about oil and gas companies, in my opinion, is that they were always innovative. I mean, it's a business which has been innovative for years. So this is just the new innovation. Embracing this kind of new innovation, the digital revolution, is something that the oil and gas company must do in the same way they were really innovative something like 70 years ago. I think there are multiple challenges in this. It's hard to bring new competencies in an old environment like the oil and gas. Of course, it's not so attractive as going in a startup or in a digital venture. At the same time, oil and gas companies must work on their brand perception and must renovate their brand perception, being able to attract also this kind of talent. On the other hand, they don't have have to fail in bringing those talents within their day-by-day work, because it's the same thing when a big corporation is buying a startup. Most of the time they are killing the startup because you are putting a so fast and dynamic environment in something really structured. So the same way, the same attitude must be put in bringing this kind of talent within the world. You have to take whatever is good from them, at the same time spread their knowledge within the business routine people, and bring in the good thing, but also at the same time teaching them what are the key challenges the oil and gas companies are facing, and bringing in a new way to face this kind of challenging and winning.